Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ooh, it got dark quick. Right. Well, hello, everyone. Just going to go and quickly turn on the power of electricity. Right. Well, hello, everyone. Just going to go and quickly turn on the power. So, we are playing my brand new, only briefly played to see how it runs, Chaos Dwarves. But we also have some fancy cheese. Chaos Dwarves. Oh, it's me. But I shouldn't be. We'll get out of here, random me. There we go. But we also will be trying this new fancy cheese I got. Here is a good chunk of it. I asked them for really lean, and she did really lean. It's a red cheddar. Actually, it's not a red cheddar. It's. I know it starts with H. I have a video of me just quickly going into the cheese place. It's basically cheese heaven. She does other stuff besides cheese. They have an ice cream cart. They have a lot of local, like, random things. But I have a potato farro cheese sandwich thing here. So first things first, here's a little bit of it. Metal Monkey just had a piece, and he said it's better than standard cheese. So, better, creamier. Smells horrible. That's some quality cheddar right there. I got some nice crackers there. I even got some avocado to make some avocado toast. And while there's no alcohol tonight. Oh, okay. Everything wants to piss me off today. I don't think so. Not on Lev's watch. Thank you very much. Not on Lev's watch. Unless the power goes out, in which case that's a bit more important than Lev's watch, don't you think? I don't even have a damn watch. What I did have is a podcast this Sunday, actually Saturday. So be sure to tune in for that. And we'll get back on Twitch. I just want to be on YouTube right now. But yeah, we don't have any alcohol this week. What we do have is some almond milk. Ooh. I'm going out next week to Sligo. So that's what I drink. It was weird. I wanted to drink a lot this week, but the day came and only after on my way back home I was like, wow, I didn't even got tempted once when I was wandering around the off-license part. Good on me. So, yeah. Standard stuff, like, share, subscribe, link in the doobly-doo. My head's all discombobulated. So give me a second. Like I say, my brain is kind of like an old mower. You kind of have to a bit. But we're gonna play some Chaos Dwarfs. Now the quality of the video, the actual game is gonna be, well, as good as I can do it. Instead, we will make up with it with vibes. And this game has plenty of vibes. If you don't know what Total Warhammer is, yes, I am using the Grim Hammer mod. This is probably not the best first time you've ever seen it. Total Warhammer is Total War people, aka Sega, and they made a Total Warhammer thing, and it's one of the best games I've played in a long time. That's very long. I enjoy playing it. I've got a couple of mods installed. Grimhammer being the best because it's a really, really good mod. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, cheese. So I'm just getting distracted by the damn cheese. So we could play the storylines and all that, but fuck that noise. We're going to go straight into Immortal Empires.
I command here.
No, Karl Franz, you do not. I am not Pancreas. Clearly not, because he has a level of quality. When they announced these fuckers, I was so pumped. 25 quid for the DLC. Jesus Christ. So I've been putting it off, but today was the day. Also, bit of big news. The flight for Scotland is paid off. That is one of the 3 things I had to pay off. Not counting spending money. Remember, we're going to be in Scotland for January for my birthday. I'll be Edinburgh 4 days. Anyway. Here's our sweet boy. We're going to play as Azragoth Ironhand. Azragoth Ironhand. They're dwarfs, but they're evil. And they like Mesopotamian shit, Babylon and what have you. And also good old-fashioned Doom. True industrial hell. You like factories? Do you like trains? I bet you do. Alright, here's the here's a cheese sandwich. Nice and melted on some potato bread. Oh yeah. This was worth having to get off the bus 2 stops early and walking the rest of the way. Oh. Has this nice smoky flavor to it. Good. Good. Now I know there's going to be someone watching this who I swear to Christ will be like, oh, the graphics look like shit. I could lower them. I could lower them much lower. But I have to work with what I got. Even with my upgrades, not as lot as I like. Not as much as I'd like. Oh, also, despite what it says up here at the top of the screen with the donation goal, let's see if I get rid of it and bring it back, will it? No, that's a shame. Well, we got a €10 donation yesterday from J. Troydeau. Actually, it was a €5 donation, but, you know, it adds up. So, thank you for that. Another one, and I think another one of those. Oh, yeah. And we have ourselves a, YouTube Premium for the month. Let's see what we got. So, compared to, every army has its own. Jesus. Now, if you're gonna die by that by cheese, you might as well. Every army has its own unique faction. Details. For us, it's labor and raw material. Labor economy. You manage the labor population and cash your province. You've also got, like, gold, but everyone has gold or the equivalent. Currency and power within Chaos Dwarf ruling council grant to those who please Hashut by successfully achieving the ambitions of the Dawizad, the Chaos Dwarfs. Chaos Dwarfs were dwarfs that went really far east from the regular dwarfs. Which are like over here, I think. Then Chaos fucked everything up, and to survive, they abandoned their old ways and became douchebag industrialists. But not the fun money-grubbing industrialists. Oh no, no. These are the factory for factory's sake. If there was no enemies, they just start killing each other. They like slaves, bulls, fire, trains, guns, and I'm sure a few other things. What is, I fucking love them. They're not my favorite 40k faction. I think that's still the Skaven. But they're up there. Now. Oh, one final thing before we really get stuck in with it. Slim chance the power might go out. The wind's a little heavy and apparently we got a thunderstorm inbound. So, our enemies gather to strike against us. Yeah, you always get one tutorial battle. Let's see. Legendary Lord. Yep, Zorak. Bull Centaur. Half bull, half bull, half dwarf. We have armies of slaves, a few gunners, bull centaur, renders, regular chaos dwarfs. That's the main thing. There's never that many dwarfs. There's even fewer chaos dwarfs. They have to be careful. And by careful, I mean they want to kill you. First step towards total control is to know your territory inside out, as well as know back a hand of your beard, or your beard. Now, I do have some mods to make it a little easier, but I suck at this game. With Ziggurat, walk Chaos Dwarfs' lives, dwell according to the power and status. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to start with the donation barrel. When it's clear the collection plate isn't going to be anywhere near enough, a barrel by the entranceway ought to suffice. Nice. Ah, we're going up against the slaves of Tsar, led by Dusty. They've got black orcs, which is very bad because they are very strong. Some regular orcs, which isn't great. Some goblin archers, which suck, and some goblin wolf riders, which aren't the worst, if you know how to use them. Which, yeah, it kind of does. Now, I played this for a bit, and my first fight with the Chaos Dwarfs, I did it all wrong. All completely wrong. And I suffered for it with a Pyrrhic victory. So, now I gotta do it smart. You gotta be smart when playing as the Chaos Dwarfs. They seem big and strong until you realize there's actually a lot bigger out there. Oh, Homer, I didn't actually see your first one. I don't sub because you talked shit about Shabisky. And you definitely didn't force me to write this against my... Thing is, I don't care about any of that anymore. I still think Gene is a toad. Robot toad. Robot toad. But, whatever. He can be Robot Toad over there, living his best, soulless, empty-stared life. I will be here losing weight, eating cheese, and talking to hotties. You're some of the hotties out there. By the way, this filter makes me look like I wear eyeshadow, like Egyptian eyeshadow, and I'm kind of okay with that. All right, channel. Oh, that's one more thing. They can also use magic. Oh, oh no, we lost everything. Fuck it. Chaos Dwarfs. Alright. So what we do is we start by sending these two fuckers over here to see if we can draw out the Wolf Riders. Classic envelopment tactic. If not, that's fine, because I know what the signal is. Hey, that's not so bad. If this works out, I will play Total Warhammer more often. I know some people are embarrassed at the quality on it. Like, I've heard this from people with way more subs than me. They don't want to play it on stream because it'll it will look really bad because their computer can't run it. My counter to that is fuck it. It's still, so long as the game streams without buffering and it doesn't take an hour to load. Yeah, fucking go. It's fine. Get up close and have a look at our sweet boys. Gotta love the Nebuchadnezzar shit. There's our slave orcs. Now, one more time. How far? Unfortunately, we don't... Oh, no, there's the actual range of the goblin archers. Okay. We'll move just in front of the archery range of our enemies. Oh, no, 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 not you. Not you. Can I create a formation? Or a combat group, rather? Group, yeah. Makes life easier. Oh, how they'd be able to hide in the fucking forest. I mean, more likely they set the things on fire, but okay. Now, they're gonna march or what? Up. There they are. And wow, they're running out of arrows already. We could just let them just bombard the living shit out of our orcs. It's not a big deal. What I want now is the, what I want is the, oh wait, no, those are my Chaos Dwarfs. That's different. I want my Chaos Dwarfs to be safe. Let's use goblins against fucking black orcs. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna wait until everyone's engaged. Then one of two things. One. Alright. By the way, this motherfucker here, he's got one hell of a close combat. Nice. Oh, blunderbusses. Fuck yeah, look at that. Ooh. Now, let's get him up close and a few things will happen. Number one, this. Flame cloak. Beautiful. Number 2. Oh no, no, you move back. Why, you leave my blunderbusses alone, you bastards. You grassholes. Move. Break. Shatter. And now what I should have done from the beginning, charge these fuckers. He looks so goofy, but he's so strong. I love my cyborg Nebuchadnezzar. Look, they're always going for the archer units. Alright, everyone and their mother go right for the black orcs. They're also on fire, which I did not know that. That's good. What would be better, though, is if I send my sweet boys here and here to shatter them. The only real units they have are the, Guys, you've got guns. Use them. Oh. Oh, honey, you know just where to touch me to feel good. Ha! There goes my green skin slaves. There's always more greenskins. There's always more. Nice. Who needs rifling? Are we the fucking Empire? Nice. Beautiful. Now, we charge. All of us. He moves fast, don't he? Beep, boop, beep, boop. You actually... Shoot these fuckers. Break them. Don't want them coming back. Boom! Fire is a dwarf's best friend. Come on. Yeah! War boss gone. Well, when I say gone. Again, that fight could have gone better. A close victory is... Yeah, wasn't so bad. We lost a lot of the Chaos Dwarfs, though. I'm not cool with that. More cheese? Mm? Yes. Mmm. 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 Oh, God. She was showing me off some Parmesan, too. The smoked Parmesan. And she says that with just a little bit of bread. It's ideal. Next time I'm in there, I'm buying that. She's gonna start wine and cheese pairing things, too. I gotta find a date. I don't even care if it goes anywhere. I just need a +1 for a wine and cheese pairing. I'm gonna eat just like a rib. Of course, the downside of any good cheese is that it stinks. Mmm. Mmm. Delish. So delish that I'm going to leave the other half here, because I have tons of other stuff I want to add to it. I do have these pieces. Alright. Now we got 19 labor. Very useful. Chaos Dwarfs used unpaid laborers, often greenskins, to do the actual work required to achieve their industrial aims. The rattling of chains and the screams of the hungry ring out from their cages. Put them to work. Laborers gained through fighting battles in split evenly between all provinces. Marked for new intake on the labor management panel. Required in order to produce maximum amount of raw materials. Labor equates to resources equates to end goals. There's communism here somewhere. Razor standard. Regiments or mobs that fly under the razor standard will slice through enemy armor and penetrate their opponent's flesh far easier. Well, we gotta give that to our Chaos Dwarfs. Now, we can conscript captives to get back a little bit of our health. Ransom let's see what they have to say. Conscript captives. Captives that we don't force onto the front lines can put to work to look after our units and repair vehicles. No. Ransom captives. Our mines are already at capacity, so ransoming captives is more beneficial. No. And the one we're picking. Transport captives. Let's put these captives to work as laborers in our mines. They don't want to use the term slaves. Probably because, the Dark Elves use slaves. We gotta strike against this. Here is a small but growing Chaos Settlement. And here's what a bunch of stinky greenskins have done with the place. We gotta change that. Merge selected. Alright. Let's just encircle real quick. See if I can level up. Nope. Stronghold Syndrome. Bless. Oh, bless. Extended time spent in the plains of Zar have led these laborers to believe in their overlord's objectives and now seeking to prove their loyalty in battle. Oh, we're gonna use them so bad. Okay, let's see. Standard orcs, some goblins, goblin archers, and goblin wolf riders. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, when I was already going off Total Warhammer when this was announced. It's been out for a while now. I think the last update was like Cathay. They'll update it when they release Ind and Nippon and all that. I wonder if they'll ever have like an Age of Sigmar for this. I hope not. I know there's some people out there who like Age of Sigmar. I can't get over how it was created. It was created by killing off this world. The end times suck. I know, such a unique take. I mean, some of it's alright. I do like the Stormcast Eternals aren't just Space Marines. Alright, we're not fucking with the Wings of Magic this time. But we are shifting up our... Since before... We will hide these two fuckers here and group them while we're at it. And after the battle's joined, they'll make for a very useful force. Now, they sallied out of their fortress, which is meant to be represented by, I don't know, this, I guess. How far out do I have to hurl the burning wrath? Ooh. Who should I even target with it first? The Wolf Riders? Alright. No, that'll be too fast. Orc boys? Orc boys. Oh, nice. Sweet. I love how you can hear all the gears and shit. We are very grumpy dwarfs, and dwarfs are normally very grumpy to begin with. More? Yes, please. Oh. That's right. You gotta go and attack us, motherfuckers. Think you can do that? Think you're orky enough? Bet you're not. Bards of deep earth are called forth to set a torrent of white-hot molten lava. Shouldn't it be magma? No. Alright. If anyone's gonna break, it'll be these two. It'll be these fuckers, because we're about to launch another attack here. Oh, boys. You gonna let that stand, are you? Oh, delightful. One'll be fine then. But actually, you attack the boss group. Which isn't even a boss, it's just a Nablas! Hold him in place. Your spears might be a bit useful. You gotta fuck you up, boy. You came into the wrong house. Ain't no unions here. This is a company town. And kaboom! Point blank into the fucking goblins. Hell yeah. Wait. Leave the bloodlust for someone else. They're gone. Anyone else we can shoot? Oh yeah, who ran? Oh, the orcs? Yeah, well, they're gonna do that. We've kind of de-orcified the orcs. It sucks, but, you know, we got quotas to meet. Decisive victory. That's more like it. Mm. My beloved dwarfs. Playing this, I love the Skaven, but you have to be really careful when to use them because they break really easily. I love the Empire because they're kind of cool. It's a little bit of everything going on. As a history lover, it's pretty neat. Ah, there's a little bit of cheese here I can steal from future endeavors. I had a really nice slice of cake earlier too. That was nice. It's like lemon and some. I had to open it honestly. That also does really good cheese. That's from Sheridan's, so it's not local. So I'm supporting local with every bite. Mm. In a bit, gotta move this just slightly out of the way. There we go. Now it'll be too awkward to nibble on. Yeah, today's been nice. Nice weather. Chat to some cool people. I got this. I got the flight. Oh, I got the Cans of the Step DLC for what's his name for oh god. For Crusader Kings 3. I've been giving that a go, but some of my mods are causing problems, so. Alright. Oh, yeah. Now, you have two choices. You can turn them into an outpost, or you can turn it into a factory. I'm going to turn this into a outpost. Outposts enable the extraction of raw materials via mines, requiring labor, and provide hobgoblin recruitment only. We got the Ruby Ring of Ruin, which also lets me cast Fireball. Hell yeah. Outpost. Here at the very edge of the Chaos Dwarf territory, trade is brokered and small lives are led. But we can upgrade it to the Overseer's camp. Such a large labor force requires a suitably large quantity of seething, whip-hungry dwarfs to control it. They're so over-the-top evil. I absolutely love it. Garrison outpost. From here, garrison troops are barracks and equipped to patrol the local area. Now let's see. Route marker? Hell yeah. Ooh, right away we can get a Great Taurus. The Great Taurus is a huge and terrifying monster with the body of a massive bull and membranous wings like a dragon. These creatures are stabled in great pens beneath the temple of Hashut, the bull god of the Chaos Dwarfs. Powerful Chaos Dwarfs ride great Tauruses into battle, creatures burning with terrific intensity, so that their whole bodies are wreathed in fire and smoke. Indeed, so angrily and hot does their skin burn, swords and axes become molten and blunt to the very process of striking it. When the great Tauruses move across the ground, sparks and lightning fly from their hooves. The beasts breathe fire in great soaring bursts, even to the Chaos Dwarfs sometimes calling them the great bulls of Hashut. Hashut is their big god. He's not one of the Chaos gods, but he might as well be. It's like a lesser demon. Now, we need Chaos Warriors, but we're going to get Chaos Warriors with great weapons. And you can never have too many minions, so Orc Laborers. Yeah, I got a choice between Orc Laborers and Goblin Laborers. Now, what you want in a Chaos Dwarf army isn't goblins or orcs, but hobgoblins, who are just all around better. The lava fields. The endless plain of Darklands contain vast fields of molten lava, which monstrous creatures arise. We get the Bull Centaur, the Great Taurus, and a Bull Centaur Taruk. The largest, least pleasant of the Bull Centaurs are the Taruk Lords. Combine the keen intelligence of a full Dowie, cousins, but with the heft of 4 powerful legs, bringing to the proceedings. Here we have the Giant Conveyor. A massive, lumbering belt bears the weight of arcane micro-engineering. Projects when unimaginable in scale and sinister in intent. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. If you're gonna go evil, Warhammer, and to a lesser degree 40k, has it in spades. They wear that shit on their sleeves, and I love it. You know, having nuanced evil, like, say, Horus, is actually not all that bad. He had some genuine grievances, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. Then you have these fuckers who are just angry. What are they angry about? Yes. What do they want to do? Make you work. Will they be happy? They don't know what the word is. Now, with some mods, there might be a slight chance of... This is every other faction playing a turn. Those numbers going down are factions being removed from the game. So at nearly 300, yeah. There's a lot of factions, especially early on. But, yeah, it's look, I like it. This is, of course, CFS mod manual. Time of control gives me a benefit of 100 control. No. Time of growth? No. Time of maneuvers? Yes. All lives all lives other than that of the Dawizar only have value as a resource. A commodity of muscle and sinew to be amassed, exploited, and spent. Even now, the need of flesh labor increases with time. The vast industries of your isolated empire ever hungry for more. Labor is received from battles, military convoys, and raiding. We'll get the more labor bonus and a bit of money. Gouge the world. Flooded riches of the earth must find their way onto your stockpiles. So, to this end, you must drill, dig, and delve deep into the rock and filth to pursue the treasure is below. No landscape shall be spared. Raw material income generated by mines, blah blah blah. Construct a building from the mine chain. Okay. How about... Nothing here that I want. So let's wrap up by taking 4 dozen vorts and wipe out the Tsar slaves. Oh damn. That'd be a close victory, and I don't blame it. Yeah, fuck. You know, for this one, I'm gonna be a coward and just hit auto-resolve. It's gonna get rid of one of our orc laborer groups, but fuck it, they're orcs. Now we can occupy this as a factory. Factories expend raw materials to generate armaments and income, provide more advanced recruitment options. There we have it. Must got the long shot cap. Province secured. Now issue an edict. Bit of armor. Killed off the slaves. Issue a commandment. Masterful architects. Rush construction labor costs only 20. Yeah, you can rush construction at the cost of your labor. Which is what they do for the Dark Elves. Military doctrine. Higher quotas. Or blowing smokestacks. Billowing. Chance of plague spreading -5. Plague duration. Campaign movement -20. But we lose out on some of the chaos corruption. I'll roll those dice. Fuck it. We also have to get rid of this, because this is a hobgoblin mustering camp, and we already have someone who can make that. We're very low on choices. As you can see here. Logistician. Bishop with figures, this lord and subordinates can keep the army filled even under dire circumstances. And you can increase the experience. Now, that is getting taken care of. What is he called? Zorak? Hell yeah! Wonder if he plays the keyboard and drums. Now, let's see. Enclave influence has increased slightly. Armaments are more or less the same. Infernal creations and principal trade of goods of the Chaos Dwarves, craft in the boiling smoke-filled factories. Demon-infused weapons, armor, munitions. Yeah, they capture demons and use them as ammo. It's great. Raw materials. The fruit of the earth, such as metal, stone, and coal, are all needed to fuel the armament factories and industry project of the Chaos Dwarf. Yeah. Alright. So we now have a self-fulfilling ecosystem. Except for the labor to fuel it. So we need to change that. Definitely taking a bit of a break on the cheese. I've eaten more than a lot than I'm used to today. Oh, it's been nice. I haven't been pigging. But I am approaching that point where I don't need to eat anything more. I'll just go into the amazing glory that is cheese. Gotta make that cheese count. Because once it's gone. I think it was like 4 or 5 quid for that little big, long, decent wedge. I just asked her for 1 day's worth, one nice session's worth of cheese. Alright. Endless array of armor weapons must be streamed forth to provide the dark devices and works of ocean engineering. Of cold engineering. What is up in my reading? Alright. Construct the building from the assembly line. And we got the stronghold syndrome. 1 jet. 2 provinces. Yeah. Before I go on any further, let's equip some kick-ass weapons. Ruby Ring of Ruin? Yes, because now he can fire Fireball as well as that other attack that he has. Now the long shot cap would be probably better for someone with range, so we'll keep that. The Wand of Jet. Bearer of Black Wand, reflecting glowing jade, can increase the winds and more quickly power his spells. Yes, please. Makes sense that my character would just keep all this good shit for himself. They look so silly. I love them. See, we don't have the... We don't have the, Oh, man, really? really... Okay, so the reason I'm saying really like that is because this settlement can never reach tier 4. The best stuff is here. Now, that means I'd have to build it here. The problem with that is that I don't have that many choices, like actual slots to put it in. So I'm kind of fucked. Factory guardhouse. Guards look after this factory building, keeping intruders out, but ensuring laborers remain inside. That's why I picked this, because it goes up to max level. You gotta be efficient with your buildings, because some of the buildings will unlock unique units that you need multiple units for, multiple types of building, and they have to be in the same settlement. Donation barrel. Tribute collectors. The temple and its servants must maintain in their current state, even if donation must be prompted. That's why, for example, I'm gonna rush construction at the cost of... How much labor do we have? Alright, fuck it. See what happens. This will upgrade the, this will upgrade this to this. The labor economy is locked until you own 2 or more settlements. Okay. Yeah, you see, all we can do is just build hobgoblin camps. Bruh. Go pastures, maybe? This won't increase the types of unit you can construct. Rather, it's just a useful tool to protect your base. Because now you've got a bunch of hobgoblin guys, which is useful. Overseer's Tower. From the exalted position above the heaving throngs below, the Overseer can see exactly what is charged of doing critically, what they are not. Yeah, that's a good one. You get 1 Overseer. It does produce a lot of resources. Garrison base. More substantial, semi-permanent structure is where additional troops have gathered, ready to reinforce any garrison requiring additional. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, all this can do is just have hobgoblins, which are good for your wolf riders, but that's really it. I want my dwarfs. You know? Overseer Tower. Alright, max Overseer garrison base. Alright. Now, unfortunately, we have maxed out our good troops. It's like a dingus, I got rid of the hobgoblin thing. The Call to War. Chaos Dwarf family, yeah. Sorcery. The tallest tower. Campaign line of sight for settlements and 1 control. Hell yeah. Reaching high above the putrid smog clouds, these spires a symbol of Dawiza authority and a required vantage point. I agree. Collective bargaining is a lie. I think you should institute company script. actually really glad this is working. We're already an hour in. Hell yeah. I wasn't actually even thinking if I'd stream tomorrow. Today, yesterday. But I don't know. I usually give you something on Wednesday. If it's not always drink anymore. Ah. Recent uprising of orc and goblin laborers almost spilt over into a full-blown rebellion. Not for the conniving actions of one of your hobgoblin middle managers. Your informants tell you that the hobgoblins had initially joined the rebellion before working his way into the inner circle, the rabble rousers, and probably punching his knife to every one of their backs. One of two things is little doubt. First, that the hobgoblin's actions were not made as an act of loyalty to you. And second, the potential catastrophe to supply lines had been averted in the backstabbing nature. Yet some damage had still been done, with the leadership drove escaped orcs and goblin laborers now scattered and joined nearby war bosses. March out and claim them back. Okay. Maintain 8 units of the following type. Hobgoblin Wolf Riders, Wolf Boys, Wolf Raiders, Archers, Cutthroats, Sneaky Gits. And you get, if you're lucky, you get Gordo's Backstabber. Now, we're kind of spoiled for choice. Do we go path to the east? Do we dare march down and take the plains of Zarnagrod? That's the capital, by the way. We can turn on them, but we're probably really underpowered. The Blasted Expanse. Ooh, there's a lot of orcs. And Silver Pinnacle is run by vampires. You kill off the vampire leader, and then you've just taken the place over. Ha! Hobgoblins Bivouacs. Hell yeah. I always thought there was a W in that. Hobgoblin giant wolf mounts are stabled here, where noise and smell cannot reach the Chaos Dwarf employers. They respect us, they do's. Sure we don't. I mean do. I mean don't. Don't. We don't respect you. Okay. Hobgoblin Cutthroats. Hobgoblin Sneaky Gits. Hobgoblin Archers. Very slowly we'll kill off these orc units through combat and attrition. We won't replace them. And we'll replace them with hobgoblins. Until we can in turn replace them, except for maybe the riders, with some Chaos Dwarves. Be a while yet before we can unlock them. Which is a nice trade-off. Alright, so next turn we march. Next turn also gets us our technological upgrade. We'll march west and take out the Silver Peak. Or the Silver Pinnacle. Also, I don't like Fort Darvaslad up there. Right by my capital. Military convoys available. Convoy routes out of the Darklands are now available to use the military convoy panel. Such enterprise may help fuel your industry, but opportunity does not come without risk. Complete trade with a military convoy. When it comes to lucrative commodities traded over vast distances, an unprotected consignment is attack waiting to happen. No chances can be taken in most important goods. An armed convoy will be necessary. Military convoys can be dispatched by selecting and recruiting Convoy Master in the Military Convoy panel. Access via the button in the bottom right of the main campaign interface. Learn more about convoys here. We just got the tallest tower. Arcane Anvils. Greatest work of the Hellforge. Where the design of your Demon Smith's Dark Intellect spawns is the bedrock upon which your power is founded. Establish your assembly lines of Hellfire and Blood. The Hellforge accessed via the dedicated button, blah 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 blah. Okay. Don't care. We got war to do. Also have... Actually, we'll put Survivalist on. Enemy fear, blood, spit mine. These are the things that sustain me. Alright. Let's march to... We'll take the pinnacle last. Desolation of Drakenmoor, the Blasted Expanse, and the Howling Rock. Well, I think the Howling Rock's under attack by someone. Wherever they are, even if it's our kin, I'm not having that. Oh yeah, they can tunnel because they're dwarfs. Kind of pointless here. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Get your cardio in, motherfucker. Fat piece of shit. I love you. He's also called Dusty. Okay. From the Dripping Fangs. Orcs. You wanna fight? Good, so do we. Well, I want to give you a lucrative business opportunity. It's slavery. Alright, industry. Merchant guilds or labor quota. Labor quotas! Quotas must be met. If it's got a pulse, get it onto the production line. Let's read this real quick. Workshop. Chaos Dwarves' major commercial endeavors to manufacturing sale weapons, which begin their journey here. Plus get goblin laborers. Nice. Yeah, they're not... It's almost like they're not an actual army. They're more like a bunch of business owners that just... They're just awful. I love them. They're just awful. Awful. We'll take the Blasted Expanse. And we got ourselves some hobgoblins, we do. Haven't caught up with the next episode of The Last of Us. I had a what do you call it? I had a plan to watch an episode a day. Okay, so the Rock Skull Ogres are dead. Seat of Power. Claim a seat in the Tower of Zar. The Tower of Zar is hustle and bustle workshop for laborers, warriors, and where powerful meet to exert their influence over them. To hold sway over the ancient district is the path of power itself, but for you and the Dowie Zar. The seats of the Dowie Zar can be viewed in the button with the main conclave. Yep, it's up there. I'm sure they'll appreciate a victory before we march in and start bossing them around. Oh yes, I'm playing this. I'm such a coward. Dripping Fangs. Barely anything. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send my slave orcs and goblins out first. And when they break, I'll then send my... hobgoblins out. It's only efficient, you know? There's only so many Chaos Dwarfs, and there's always more greenskins. Their boss is the only one there of real danger. There's the regular orcs, and then there's the Night Goblin archers. Sounds like Gandalf when he's fighting the Balrog. Balrog, basically, if the Balrog from the movies had a company, that's what this would be. There's the Taurus. Same as before. Group. And put them here. There's no point hiding them this time around. But let's see if it causes a movement. God, I love the Chaos Dwarves architecture. It's just describe a supervillain's lair, but set it in a steampunk version of history where Mesopotamian culture and not European took over. Like it's like a not chat GPT, like someone's ideal of what AI is. Okay, so they're moving now. Brave and noble orcs, I have a very important job for you. You need to stand right here. We're good orcs. We listen to Master. Yes, yes you are. That scene from Braveheart. We have reserves. Yeah. We'll group them together. Look at them hiding in the fucking trees. What are you, elves? Aha! Oh no! Our poor noble gobbos are being killed. God, I love this game. That's right, my pretties. Fight. Fight for your masters. Little bit of blue on blue. Nothing wrong with that. Raven, your warriors are fleeing. Oh, who'd have thunk it? Our poor sweet boys. Hey, these guys. Clonk, clink, clonk, clink, clonk. Come on, artillery. Ooh, we fired two at the same time. Missed with the fireball, though. Hit our own dudes, but, you know. Yeah. Get back in there. Your contract clearly states that you are a meat shield. So meat, shit, and shield your betters. Feel the power of overtime without pay. Stop hitting him. Stop. Why? Alright. Where's our cavalry? Silly. Now you can charge him from behind. Beautiful. I fucking love dwarfs with magic. It's just, ugh, so silly. All right, now let's have a quote-unquote noble duel. Of course, I will take the credit for this great victory. Orcs, did I say that you could stop fighting? Let's see, can we kill the boss off before the end of it? Come on. This is one of the things I kind of like and kind of don't like about all Total War games. Look at this. He should be incredibly easy to beat now. Come on. Kill him. There. I mean, he'd have been dead anyway, but he counts as a kill. Oh. They killed so many. But like 90% of them were goblins, so who cares? I love this mod. They even brought back the Fimir, or whatever the hell they're called. The weird bird lizard men of chaos. Firmer. Loading screens used to be so much worse. Like, this is a bit slow, but it's nothing compared to what it used to be like. Saying that. So it was that last bit, isn't it? If you are enjoying today's show, you know what to do. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the links down below. And we have ourselves a stream goal. It's actually a little closer to goal than it states. But, you know, every little bit helps all the same. Still got a way to go. This Saturday, Bearded Ramblings. And yes, we will get back to Twitch. Probably next week. No, I can do Twitch. I can do Twitch tomorrow. Our relic sword. Nice. Relic sword is covered in ancient Haracos, Markun. There's not many being scruffy displayed. Okay, so we will occupy as an outpost. Great, got the Orc Spade. Green skin, savage, no mercy, but sharp edge of a blade. Now what we do is we merge weakened units. Freeing us up to get more oh, yay! Hobgoblin Wolf Riders! We won't use them as bows, we'll use them as lance cavalry. It'll take a while to build up, but there's a chance to build this up. Oversteer's camp. Garrison outpost. Next we'll move here, up here. Actually, we should move to the Desolation first, then Howling Rock, then take Silver Pinnacle. Yeah, let's have a look at the labor economy. Labor economy panel allows you to view and manage the labor workforce across your provinces. Checkbox allows you to specify whether or not a province will receive their share of any new labor. Labor action button allows you to spend the province's labor to grant variety of benefits. The more labor you have in the province, the lower your control will be in turn. Yes. Eventually you won't be able to control them all in their revolts. You have to spend them. But you need them to run shit, so it's a constant balance, and it's also one that has no proper ending. Because the only way to get more is to take more stuff. If the Chaos Dwarfs ruled everything, their society would collapse. They need enemies to fight. What does that sound like? Section allows you to move the labor between provinces. Transporting labor between provinces as a treasury cost. As labor is distributed, you can reset change here. Efficiency, cover it overall, raw materials come in. So, set an example. Execute some upstarts example to more timid laborers. Yes, Next, the Hellforge. Ooh. Hellforge offers use of forging to improve your armory. Here, improve your armies. Your weapons and armor are forged and modified to increase capacity, provide units and enhancements. Armory is where you can increase your capacity. You can forge additional standard issue weapons and armor at the cost of armaments to support more units. Unit capacity is shared between all units in a group. Number displayed how many of these units an army can support, i.e. the group capacity. Increasing unit capacity requires forging additional weapons. Each time weapons and armors are forged, unit category associated bar fills up to get an increased total capacity. Increasing total capacity gradually unlocks forgecraft options in the manufactory. Manufactory becomes accessible once you unlock Forgecraft in the Armory tab. Here are Chaos Dwarfs. Here's our standard ones. Here's the Almighty Infernal Guard. Hell yeah. Now I have 140 armaments. But next turn I will have 150. So I can increase Infernal Creation, Principal Trade Goods to the Chaos Dwarfs, yeah. I can increase my overall status with that. Okay. Here's the Tower of Zar. Tower of Zar consists of seats which can be claimed to gain powerful rewards for your faction. All playable Chaos Dwarf factions compete to claim them. Hover over seat to see it to see its reward. Click 1 to claim it. Claiming the seat costs a conclave influence. The amount requires display as each seat. Seats group districts, 3 type of districts. Sorcery, military, and industry. When all seats in the district are claimed, a completion bonus is granted. This reward is detailed here. District completion bonuses are shared by all Chaos Dwarf factions. Ooh. You can see the Tower of Zar rewards have accumulated here. Click to see seats or district buttons. Display the effects once claimed. Tower of Zar organized 4 tiers, each with advancing unlocking greater rewards. To navigate between tiers, you can select them on navigation pane or scroll up and down. Next, we will look at higher tier. Damn. Seats at this tier are locked at the beginning of the campaign. To claim seats, 2 districts must be completed at a previous tier. Alright. That's the Conclave. Tier 3, Tier 2, and Tier 1. Now, how many... Up here, Conclave Influence. We can buy a single tier. What are we gonna do? Thermaduge. Position of great esteem held by what influenced wind of magic. Cardinal Demonsmith. Remember that among this kind, the Cardinal Demonsmith can make little count for much in the Hellforge. Armaments cost -10 for all capacity. Ooh. Enclave Influence. The Black Alchemist. One who questions, why waste time turning lead to gold when one can burn flesh to imbue metal with power? Grants random enchanted item, talisman, or arcane item every 3 turns. That could be by pure dice roll. The most powerful thing. Prophet. All flock to the Prophet of Hashut. Garden, even a scrap of wisdom. Or military. Legate of Zar. Warriors come far and wide in the beckoning of the Legate of Zar. Gives you the army ability, Armor of Contempt. Affects all allies in range. Melee defense 30, armor 30, and immune to psychology. Ooh. Against like vampires and the like, that could be really good. Protective shell to mask those within. That's also a 40k reference. Protective shell to mask those within appears to be made of ashen stone. Increase their defensive capabilities to include immunity of counter enchantments at the foe's hand. Armament plus 25 per turn. And armament's output is -5. One who holds great leverage over the guilds of iron and blood. That's the blacksmith. Oh, the blacksmith. I wonder if there was anyone named Blacksmith. Oddly enough, he was Asian. That's another quartermaster. That's the same as the other guy. Random weapon and armor. And the warmonger. Maintaining the momentum is key for conquest. And only this seat can marshal resources to keep an army pressing on. Replenish 10% of campaign movement range after winning a battle. Ooh, I love my speed in these games. There can be a lot of times where you're like 5 inches away from attacking another turn and taking an empty city. You just don't get the opportunity. I'm going to go with Warmonger if nothing else jumps out. If I have the full one here, it'll be immediately cause all walls to breach when besieging. Holy shit, that's useful. Industrial District. Raw material output 5 and armament outputs 5. You have it full unlocked. This one is Preceptor. A master and instructor of novice engineers can call in novitiate engineers can call in many favors. Grant a random follower or banner every 3 turns. Oh, that is useful. Excise collector. He who gathers the coin may be creative with the accounting. Gives you just more money. Enclave Influence. Council. Key Master of Diplomats send his envoy to those with ears open to his entreaties. You can make happy with Chaos Dwarfs or Norska. And the trade tariff is plus 50. And the last one is Machinicator. Machines may not work harder when under the master's whip. Those who operate them will. Raw materials an extra 100 and raw material out plus 5. Okay, I don't want to touch this yet until we have the military convoy. Ooh, look at this. There's only one we could make. These are all your potential markets. The Silver Tower of Sorcerers, the Troll Forge, Rankar, Bay of Blades, yeah. Great new convoy. Recruit new master, connected or retired demon smith. The Lord's Convoy unit starts with more units. Okay, yeah. Now, who do we want to go with? I think we're going to go for the farthest away we can. And the only way I think we can do that is pick... We can get raw resources doing this at the cost of gold. More gold equates, I think, the more likely we'll get more stuff back. Alright, let's start small. Let's go to the Volari. I'll send 1,000 gold and we will get back 300 raw materials. It will take 4 turns to get there. There are 9 units in his army. We can't buff them, fortunately. Oop. Now, let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't ask for that. Alright, Tower of Zar. It was the Warmonger, wasn't it? Flame Seed. Hell yeah. Alright. Which sums my character up pretty well. And we got a little bit more conflict. And some labor. Nice. Next, we hit enter. And I have a little more sippy of my almond milk. I got the unsweetened one too. It has been nice seeing that I don't just immediately reach for beer all the time. To experiment with all different types of drinks. Can't say I like kombucha. I've tried a few different types. But I'm liking like the milk alternatives. They're nice. Not that I'm like lactose intolerant or anything. It's nice to try them out. Ah, good. Labor quotas. Yes. This army can move next turn. Because we have gotten our cavalry units. Okay, back to military. The call to war. Call to war has come. Those who honor Hashut shall receive his infernal blessings. Leadership up and melee defense up. He said Lev. He said Lev. Now, I'm not going to rush construction because I can do that next turn. Let's see how the military convoy is. He's currently in the Skull Road. If we're going to get attacked by anyone, it's going to be goblins. Not goblins, ogres. And that might be bad. Ogres are tough. There's not many of them. But they make up for it being big. I like playing ogres, but they need so much meat. You can't turtle as an ogre. You have to keep moving. Alright. We can move on now. 268, God. Factions are dropping like flies. Faster load time for me. Chow Mac. Oh, there's a Cathay caravan. Same as mine, but going out west. Won't attack it, because we're heading south. We've started a war, we don't need another one. Yet. All will serve the glory that is Dawizar. Quest successful. Hell yeah. Recent uprising. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Let's get a slaughtering. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Smacky, smacky. Oh yeah. They got some snotling pump wagons, which are like chariots. They have snotlings. They don't even have orcs. Only the settlement garrison has orcs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel good about this. Speaking of orcs, remember, we have some meat shields to deploy first. It's a very structured, regimented society. The shorter and beardier you are, the better. This truly is Short King. The enemy sallies out to fight on the field. They really like doing that for some reason. I mean, it kind of makes sense orcs would, but everyone seems to do that. They always seem to sally out, which is stupid because you can lose a siege really quickly if you're not clever. Alright. Same as before, but now we got even more cavalry units. We'll group them there. And then our expendable less than sweet boys go here. Everyone else is here. So we'll take group 1. And because they're cavalry for the most part, we gotta give them high ground for a nice proper charge. Let's put them here. Ooh! Oh yeah, some of them are vanguards, so they can go over the territory. That's useful. And then our sweet meats. You know? I almost feel bad for the orcs under my command. Almost. Orc boys, orc boys, orc boys. Snotlings, orc boys. Heartburn can feel like a ball of unceasing flame brought up from hell. Yeah. Oh, that didn't do jack shit. Oh, I get it, because it's not actually a magic spell per se. Okay. Now, everyone else should actually move up. Same with our cavalry. Let's go. Ooh, perfect. Though you can't hide flying. Don't worry, I'm sending in artillery support. Boom! I'm helping. Give them a fireball too. Balomancy, nice. Killing my own orcs. Ah. Well, looks like we're gonna have ourselves a proper scrap. Oh! That is... on... It devoured our crappy green skin defense force. Oh, you ever hear of the Emancipation Proclamation? Will not listen. Or... Nice. Break, 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 break. Hey. Gotta love the snotling pump wagons. Yeah, a bunch of goers, these. Okay, they've activated War. Oh, this is a clusterfuck. I love how eager the hobgoblins are. Any other goblin group would just be terrified of going near that level of orcs. But these ones are like, want to kill them! What are you doing? Actually, hold on. Beautiful. Nice, he's breaking these. Oh yeah, that's what I want to say. Bunch of very easy to motivate cavalry units. The biscuits. That it? Yeah. Bit more slaughter on the non-orcs than I'd like, but other than that, it's fine. Loading screens, loading, loading screens, loading screens. Nibble on the cheese. See how close I can get to the damn rind. I'm eating watermelon. That reminds me, on the hour, I'm gonna go and put more of the cheese on the toast up. So that's like 9 minutes from now. We'll wait until like a loading screen kicks in, so you know. We'll see who finished first. Probably my cheese, honestly. Yeah, this is lovely. I want to get more of this in the future. They had tons of olives there and pesto. I'm not a huge fan of pesto. Don't hate it, don't love it. But what I do like is olives. And they had so many different types of olives, all fresh. Big loaves of fresh baked bread, too. I have a little video that I'll just show off. 74. 74. Now, I think I had an outpost first, so it's going to be factory now. Fight 3 battles. Oh. Yep. Got the more labor perk. More labor. Labor gain post battle 15%. Hell yeah. Gold panners. It may invoke a more primitive of methods, but with enough backbreaking toil, coffers will fill up once more. Raw materials down, but income up. Okay. And I will increase my healing. Ooh. I gotta do speed, because they are cavalry. Okay, gobos. How about... We've got a decent cavalry force. So, how about I give them more... hobgoblins. Hero not moved. Alright, you move down. No, I don't want to squander you. I can get Castable the Bronze, a Sorcerer Priest, or an Overseer. Ooh, they do not look good. Not with the, Alright, let's go with a Bull Prophet. Hell yeah. I agree. Alright, I want to get... Ooh, our raw materials are going down. That's not good. So, Hobgoblin Wolf Rider. Hobgoblin Regular Rider. Hobgoblins. Archers. Hobgoblin Sneaky Gits. And finally, Hobgoblin Cutthroats. We won't have a full army, It'll be good as a backup army. And we can get another one really quickly. I like you can. I like how you can almost understand what they're saying. Next turn, we march out. Take the last. Oh damn, we're pretty close to the Slayer Peak. Which we are in the lore. $50 and $60. Okay. Technology research. A call to war. The Saucy Bard. A ribald rhymer of raucous dispute has arrived in your land. As you tour the settlements, his vulgar verse spreads like the galloping scumpox, sowing boundless cheer and the locals controlled. Yay! What the hell would they like to hear as songs? Damn. So close. I can channel the Forge channeling, alright. Oh. Nice. That's our caravan. Damn, the Silver Pinnacle here is spreading vampire corruption. We can't have that. Merchant guilds. When it comes to matter of trade, guilds are an ingenious device for increasing profits without individual responsibility. Bless. I too have played Civilization 4. Thank you very much. Ooh, the Hellforge. Oh yeah, we can now upgrade our Alright. Manufactory is where you can enhance entire categories of units. Fuck yeah. Warcraft options are applied to your units to upgrade of armaments to keep the assembly line running. Selecting category allows you to view the units recruited and list of potential forge crafts. Let's appear below. The category units categorized can only have a limited number of forgecraft lines active on the active list at once. Enchantment to remain active as long as the armament upkeep is to be met. It gives them buffs at the cost of our armaments. So you can see how the factory system works. The armament upkeep cost category foodcraft, the total cook breakdown, specific unit cards. Alright. So we can afford the Rune of Resistance, which will of course give them physical resistance plus 10. Good against orcs. Apply. Purchase an upkeep cost 16. Ooh. Now we're on a timetable. We need armaments. The upkeep is now in the negative. they also gave us 75 armaments, which is nice. It's a sort of a subsidy. Keep going, you kid.
Call him!
Nice. He's fine where he is. We don't have enough for another conclave, I think. Let's see. 75. No. And I think every building is ready to go? Yep. Sweet. Let's go take this goddamn pathetic excuse for a hold. There will be much of everything, and it will be good. Next week, I've got to, like I said, go off to Sligo. I hope to come back with a decent hoodie. I've had this for years, since not even the last time I went to America, but the time before that. It's getting big on me, and their stains just won't go, and it's driving me crazy. How many times I wash it? Even Cole washed it once. It's nothing. So I'm gonna go. I've got. Oh, really close victory. A close victory. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna complain too much. There's some goblins. There's Muck. The goblin boss. He's got some squig herds. A pump wagon. 2 orc boy mobs. Yeah, a bunch of archers. A bunch of night goblins. And a bunch of regular boys led by a boss. We have Great Taurus, Bull Centaurs, Hobgoblins. Aye. It's a close victory. Well, as before, what I'm going to do is send out my orcs to be useful, productive members of society. And then, while they're being distracted, you know, slaughtering and being slaughtered, mostly being slaughtered, we will fire down on them. Plus, we've got that cavalry unit. They've got a lot of cavalry units too. But let's be real here. Bull Centaurs will beat Orc Boar Boys. What we need, though, is to hold. And I suppose we do have a lot of hobgoblins who aren't really, you know, the best at holding. Right. One. Group 2. And everyone else that isn't in a group. Yeah. Okay. So you lot go by archers and go... Alright, stay where you are. Maybe a little bit further back. While our not-so-sweet boys go here, and our cavalry goes over here. Start deployment. Sure, whatever he's saying is very interesting. They're sallying out to fight us, so I'm waiting for the whole army to show up. I am not fucking around until everyone is ready to die. I like the oil derricks there. Fantasy oil derricks. Hell yeah. And here is the enemy reinforcements. Now they will start moving out. I like the music. It's very industrial and sad. Suits them to a T. Okay, they're gonna go into the forest and do foresty shit, as you tend to. When they come out, I wonder how many of them are coming from my cavalry units. He's got limited range, isn't he? And no, you can't do a Far Cry and set everything on fire. I guess he doesn't. That's fine. Big chicken leg looking motherfucker. Oh, come on, I've taken bigger shots out of this. Longer ranges, haven't I? Maybe not. Fascinating. This might not be a good idea. I am exposing my main dude, the most powerful guy I've got. Woo! Not great. Mildly scared them. Look at that. You're going straight for my cavalry units. Alright, orc boys. You know what to do. Guess I'll move my actual army, my main. I swear he just said Xenos. Slow-mo time. Target the boar boys. Okay. Now everyone here. Get him moving. And... oh, that's kind of clever. I mean, they're only goblin spears, but still. Let's charge. Quick herd. They are anti-large, you see. Regular army. Move there. Except for our sweet boy here, who is about to be engaged. Cascading Cloak of Flame, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Good. Cavalry. Why, yes. More dead night goblins, please. Hey, Troy. I'm killing things in the glory of Hashut, which is basically a Texas barbecue place of the damned. Because they like a whole lot of beef. How you doing, man? Alright, we need to go and help our cavalry. That's right, you just keep firing at us until... Oh no, now it's you who are getting fired upon. For once, that's pretty dope. Kind of hard to follow everything all at once. Alright, let's see. How's our cavalry doing? Not great. Even our bull centaurs are running shit. They have wall going right now, which is not great. They're do or die. Go for their boss. Cavalry needs to... Little shits want to be fighting us? Alright. You. Oops. Back here. Fight. Kill. Glory. Hashut. Rich hickory smoke flavor. Barbecue. Other beef-based stuff. You. Where is our dude? Okay, these guys want to be charging me. That's fine. Oh. Beautiful. Also, the cheese has been going fantastic. Here's what's left of it. We got a little video planned after this. That reminds me. After this fight, I'm gonna go and who the hell's this? That's their boss. Okay, that's cool. It's one of their two bosses. You need to kill both. After this, I'm gonna go and put some more cheese on the old cooking device. Their wall effect is over. That's good. There we go. Nice. That was a close victory. So yeah, they were right. That would be a close victory. We lost more of my cavalry than I like, and our bull boy there got damaged a bit. Okay. Boop. I'll be back in a jiffy. Still loading? Ha! It's still loading. I beat it. I brought in the crackers now. Have without. Okay. Okay. Next. As always, labor would be probably for the best. I mean, conscription might be useful, but we're about to take a city, so it doesn't make a difference.
System Tafaskard.
So these crackers here, gourmet soda bread toasts, cranberry and hazelnut.
Italis tot pilgramus.
Nutty, fruity, fabulous. Handmade in our family farm in Galway. The foods of Athenry, bless. It's got the great taste symbol, so you know it must be passable. I wanted to see if... Oh wow, this is some dark looking crackers. It's almost like rye bread. Or like chocolate wafers. Ooh, there's so many of them. Won't be enough cheese to go around. One of them. That little thing in the middle is a nut. That white nut there. Oh, let's break off a bit of the amazing cheese. The stuff I'm having that on is just potato bread. Oh. Mmm. These are very nice. They're not gonna hurt your gums like say the Revita bread stuff does. Hmm. That is very nice. Has a sweetness to it. Cranberry and hazelnut. Yeah. You can have these as they are. A little bit of butter would be okay. Even jam. Gain a substantial income. Uh-huh. Convoy complete. Convoy led by Hasgrimid Grimdason. The stow's wares 280. In the Volari. Will now begin to return home. The demand for trade goods in the Volari is now reduced, but will increase steadily over time. Oh. Ooh, we got the ever-changing blade. Add unit, a soul grinder of Zinch. Yeah. One moment, it's a fine sword made from steel folded 1,000 times. Next, it's a pen. Signing away one's soul or sanity. Melee attacks plus 10. Enables magical attacks. Armor piercing and weapon damage 15. Fostering army. Enmity. Sign non-aggression pact with any faction. Okay, I'm just going to betray them later, but I'll do that right now. How do we already have a non-aggression pact? Yep, never mind. Let's go to the Chaos Host up north and see if we have a trade deal with them.
I'm told you want to talk. How disappointing. I was restless for a fight.
Jesus. Alright. That was useless. I spent 2 grand, I only got 5 grand back. Hell, I was seriously considering attacking them next. Ooh, there's a lot to do. I got more armaments, but... Let's see. An organized production line ensures the high quality arms of which Zardawi are known produce swiftly and efficiently. The Overseer Tower. Already did that. This one is the Garrison Headquarters. Permanent central base of operation which Chaos Dwarf Garrison actively plan and coordinate. Again, we can only use hobgoblins and shit, but has a lot of benefits. Now what we need... Oh, some goat pastures. Put the image of rolling valley pastures from your mind. Think volcanic hillsides and darklands. Recruitment cost -10 for Lamassu, Great Taurus, and the Baal Taurus, but more importantly, 1 control. We are control freaks after all. Alright. That microwave dinged. By the way, but I'm not in any rush. These are lovely. I don't even want to waste the cheese on them. They're just nice on their own. Are a bit dry. That's getting murdered. You know what? Auto resolve. Shit. Outpost, factory. Needs to be an outpost. Raw material. Faction destroyed. The dripping fans. Oh yeah, these are really nice. Ooh, I can upgrade the burning wrath. Also give him an increased training. There goes another goblin group. And allowing us to get our hands on some more goddamn dwarfs. Hell yeah. Take us 2 turns, but that'll give us time to heal up. There's 3 turns. Overseer camp. Garrison camp. Yeah. How about we rush construction? Alright. Goat herd. Keep the animals together, prevent them from running off in lava fields or molten ash streams. Yeah, that would suck. I mean, it'd suck to the person who then has to explain to a hungry and very angry dwarf where his dinner went. Shit. Our raw materials are dropping. We need raw materials. Fast. Sale of vendor cargo. Maximum cargo capacity. Local guides. Alright. That's our traveling caravan. They've got our future strapped to them. Oh, I don't think we can get this one right now. We have to move to take the... no. I'm rolling those dice. I'm rolling those dice. Anyway, after this... Oh. Oh yeah? Clan Rictus is coming after us. Alright. Skaven slaves work just as much as anyone else. They're kind of used to it. Hell yeah. Look at my piggy face. Just devouring cheese and crackers like I'm some sort of king. Faction destroyed, Doglin. Faction destroyed, Flug. Faction destroyed, Twisted Sons. They neighbor us. Okay. Grow your forces, 30. Jesus. Yeah, wow, you have to go do that.
Taumansia Nunku.
What is taking it away? Consume.
Taida Akrak. Khasut Out.
You know what? I think I see here the problem. I don't have any... I don't have any raw resources being produced. I just have the buildings. Yeah, this. Look at that. We need a strip mine. A removing layer of earth and rock, rich seams of mineral deposits revealed can be easily exploited. They don't produce anything themselves. Okay. That's me fucking up. Pandemic preparation. There's always work to do. Sickness is the weakness of the industrial machine. That sounds like fucking lyrics from a song. Ah, so what I gotta do now is drop the... Hate to do it, but I'm gonna drop the garrison headquarters. We are so fucked. Like, what's the point of having a mining town without a mine? That's basically what I did. No, when this is done, I'll hop into bed. Because I've had such a stressful day. And... No. No. All the cheese is gone! Except for, the stuff I can grind off the rind. And the thing out there. Oh, there it is. Raw materials. Nice. Guard tower. Money pit. Strip mine. There. God damn it. I averted disaster by this much. Now, let's go to the Silver Pinnacle. Which, surprisingly, isn't a strip club slash brothel slash casino run by the mob. Well, you can drop the strip club part. Kind of redundant. Okay. 17. Kind of sucks that it's nothing but hobgoblins, but fuck it. And yeah, there we go. Oh, we can get another another one available. Casualty replenishment, grant a random enchanted item. Raw minerals. Want that. Nice. You have 2 seats in the Tower of Tsar Conclave.
Dumthaumancy.
Convoy dispatch available. New convoy. Might as well. Why is he not done yet? I guess not. Yes he is. Alright, the Great Coals of Greasus. For 1,000 gold. Let's make it 2,000. No, he can't. Okay. He can get just shy of 300 raw resources back. Alright. Now, we could summon another cart. Let's wait until we've taken the pinnacle. And as for the Hellforge, nothing new. Nothing new. Oh, missile infantry. Nope, can't unlock them yet. You know what this gives me the vibe of? This gives me the vibe of the Mortal Kombat Tier of Power. Tower of Power.
Eso annum
Do,
cum.
do, 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 do. Nearly 3 hours in. Okay. Well, so much for watching videos today, but I call this a W. I spent real cash money on this DLC. And it is paying in spades. Because it's fun.
Conclavudi matalocus. Dispetazula bagasan fataria.
They want military access, do they? Alright. Oh. Convoy encounter. Hellforge in a handbasket. Hobgoblin Wolf Rider has been ready to ride out with the resupply of improved Hellforge armories surplus for the convoy, while ensuring his deliveries as much of his scrawny frame can carry. You also need to decide what equipment to give to the convoy. Sturdier armor or sturdier axe blades. Oh, well, we gotta do the axe blades. One of our overseers tasked with managing production in our mines has come to us with the news that the assistance of many, now dead laborers, have extracted twice the amount of mineral wealth than his quota demanded. You can bribe the leaders, which gives you +10 control over entire regions. With the leaders among our labor force on our side, we are reduced the chance of unrest or a great feast, which will benefit the chaos. Yeah. The fruits of labor. Desolation of 1,000 years of labor already fills your corner of Darklands. Mystery tears at the earth. Hotmark Services, Scarve Enterprise endeavors and reap the rewards. Workload will increase in the province each time mine is constructed to extract 100% of raw resources available. Have 700 in raw resources. Okay. Faction destroyed. Another ogre faction is being wiped out. You also got the Constructor perk. And a technology research. Mission issued. That's a lot of missions. Research 8 technologies. Can I not just... No. Alright. Strip mine, good. Mine shaft, better. Drilling down into the surface of the world grants access to more valuable substances found there. Workload, plus 400. You will need to maintain this much labor in the region. It seems like they don't have a self-sustaining workforce, which is something that all slaves, all slave societies have had to deal with. Okay, I'm gonna go and march here, then set up an encampment, and next turn we will just charge right at them. You could almost say they're coming right for us. So known as Operation Trust Me, bro. Only at 50% labor efficiency. That's not good. I mean, it makes sense. We got a mine shaft increase, so... Yeah. Okay. Research available. Future of the Zawiza or the Brazen Bodyguard. None on either. How about Starved Wolves? Very hungry wild animals, moves quicker and savage and prey with greater increased rigor. That is kind of how it works. I've always found them more alert if I'm not full, which is intentional. Alright. In about 15 minutes, I'm gonna wrap this up. Been fun. But I don't want to go to bed with a sore back. And watch me committing many OSHA violations has its benefits, I'm sure. Well, dwarfs are dead. Ha ha ha. But at 3 hours in, yeah, I want to do something else.
You're overruled. Grunta orcs.
Oh damn, Heroic victory. Look at all those undead armies. Especially the skeleton reapers. Fuck. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. We would lose bad. Look, I can hit the auto resolve. And while our hobgoblins took a lot of damage, they're easily replaced. Nice. Occupies tower. When Chaos Dwarfs capture major settlements, they gain the option to rebuild the settlement as one of their 3 different settlement types: outpost, factory, or tower. Towers are the focal point of Chaos Dwarf Empire. Constructing these will lost the best recruitment by various global bonuses to increase your power. You can increase starting tier tower by expending Conclave influence. If you change your mind about which settlement you like to later on, Mouse over you. This is the same thing they used to do with the medieval Total War 2. I don't have enough conclave forces, but I will occupy it as a tower. Nice. Gain a substantial income. Done that. War banner. Potion of healing. Now we're at war with the vampire counts. Well, this particular branch of the vampire counts. Oh, it is the Lamian Sisterhood. Oh damn. Cascade of Fire Cloak. I used that a lot, so I should upgrade that. I guess what we'll do is I'll start a new campaign with a different character, Chaos Dwarf, of course, and play on my own time, and then we'll go back to play this over on Twitch. So, they're working away. His army's ready. Let's double speed it to... Unless we can use the tunnels. Nope. Okay, so double speed it here. Because we are going to move our armies out east towards the ogres. Now, hobgoblins versus ogres might not be a great idea. Especially because we're well past the start of the game. Goat farm, where the livestock are born, bred, and sacrificed. The altar of Hashut. Okay. Now, we have access to... Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Ziggurat tenements. In Ziggurat, all walks of Chaos Dwarf life dwell, work according to power and status. We also got a gem refinery. Or we will. Patrol routes. Tower roads. Rail networks. Rail network, please. Choo-choo. There. The orcs, for their part, are still alive, as are the gobos. But unfortunately, alive just ain't gonna cut it. And become an embarrassment. I thought weed was good. There. Two more cavalry units. Not cavalry bow. One on its own isn't all that useful. But 4 hobgoblin wolf riders, 1 bull centaur, and a great taurus, led by a bull centaur Taruk. Yes.
Zegta Throng. Grunaz una dorma nuntu.
Good 3 minutes, a minute to go. Yeah, alright. Alright. I think this is... We're taking a good chunk out of the old world. Let's see what more fun we can have next week. But, I think that's me. I think that's me. I think that's me. I am full of cheese, which is a good thing. Today was a very fun day. And not just because I am full of cheese, though that is a huge benefit. Very good benefit. Cheese and crackers. So, let's say goodbye. And, I want to thank anyone who showed up, anyone who shows up in the future. If you are so inclined, please consider to like, share, and subscribe. Now, I don't have any plans for this week except for Saturday. Not Sunday. Saturday is when Bearded Ramblings is on. Just this week. But, wrap up here. Have yourselves a fantastic time. Check out the links in the doobly-doo for